Sea-Swift is the largest shipping and cargo provider for Northern Australia. Founded in 1987, we are proud to service some of Northern Australia's most remote communities. Without Sea-Swift, remote living would be near impossible. We keep communities connected. Sea-Swift moves hundreds of thousands of tonnes around the far north each year. With a community focus and our customers at the heart of everything we do, Sea-Swift take pride in servicing not only large industry, but smaller providers wishing to share services and products with Northern Australia. The annual Garma Festival in remote Arnhem Land, Northern Territory, is the biggest celebration of Indigenous Australian culture of its kind. With over 4 days of traditional arts, culture and forums from some of Australia's most noted speakers, guests can enjoy a full range of activities. Sea-Swift, proud sponsors of Garma since 2013.
I'd like to say a tremendous thanks to Sea-Swift because I don't feel as if we can actually deliver this event unless there's that real staunch, solid support behind us. Sea-Swift have been great friends of ours for many years now. Given the remote nature of this event, the surety is really comforting to be able to understand that Sea-Swift have got us firmly in hand. We're not leaving a heap of suppliers back home in Darwin. They understand the significance of Garma is at a national level. And so their can-do attitude and solutions focus is always top of their mind. Real comfort, support team in the Darwin office, I mean, they go out of their way above and beyond, so for that we're eternally grateful.
I think it's a good opportunity for those involved with the Garma Festival, for starters from Sea-Swift, to get together, let their hair down a little bit, sit around the campfire, share a few stories, relax and embrace what Garma's about, the culture of the community of Nhulunbuy and the Youthu Yindi Foundation. To bring this festival together, Sea-Swift is obviously pivotal in making this all happen. Planning starts effectively when Garma finishes. There's consultation, there's feedback with the coordinators from the previous year, what we can do better. From that, we start putting the pieces together, we start getting early shipments of freight in, we start holding the freight for the Garma Festival, and then eventually we start shipping the freight across, which involves a lot of planning. It's not as simple as just the freight comes in and it goes on the barge. There's a lot of key stakeholders at play, a lot of different sponsors through NT government that we've got to liaise with and ensure that the timings meet our scheduled services at the same time and that there's room for the freight for the festival. So lots of large staging equipment, vehicles, trucks, satellite towers, so everyone's got communication here. So it all takes a fair bit of planning and coordination from many people at Sea-Swift.
Yo. From me, never been to Garma before, and just looking at the culture and how enthusiastic people are, and just the vibe of the place. I mean, it's really infective. They're not just doing their job for Sea-Swift; it's actually part of their DNA. It's part of who they are as people. You know, they see what they give is what they get back. And I think that's really the core to it. It's not a job, it's not a day-to-day. They go far and beyond what any expectation we would have. And it's a value that they have, and it's a core value. Absolutely well received, you know. Without the contribution that Sea-Swift gives, this would not be as successful as it is. You know, I walk around here and people notice the shirt, they notice where we're from, and also the containers around the place with Sea-Swift. They really know who we are, especially the people from Gove. Sea-Swift's had a long partnership with Garma, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. It'll continually grow and progress, and we'll assist Garma with their fantastic show they put on, and we'll continue down that path.
I think that it's the word Garma. It means together, gathering, you know, so we're all at one, share stories. Not always good, but we always share the stories. I think it shows the outside of Australia what's here and the value of what's here, both in nature and economical value. I mean, it's not just the nature, it's not just the people. You know, we understand with what's happening with the mine closure that we've got to drive this a bit further and survive, you know. So one way is tourism, but in a way I never class this as tourism. I always class this as sort of the centre of knowledge. Let me put it in a bit of a nutshell. Without Sea Swift running a very regular service, without their reliability and their ability to work with us, everything would be a lot harder. Prices would be a lot higher. We'd have a lot more difficulty even developing the place. I know that because I worked for years and years down that area and had a relationship with the shipping. I think it's paramount that they stay. It's paramount that they're there. Look, the name for us means reliability.